Happy Monday. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Come on in and say hello. Ooh. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Denise. Hi, Yup. Hi, Margie. Hello, everybody. Hello, Letty, Ladybug, Ginger, Tam. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today is December 22nd, 2025. The time is now 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully, we're going to get some new people coming over from the Tiki Taki. I know I shouldn't say Tiki Taki. It is TikTok, but still, whatever. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I think YouTube is still, I was having a few issues uploading some videos, but I was talking to the chat people on YouTube and they said they weren't really noticing a problem, but I finally got it uploaded. So every single present is wrapped and all officially ready for Christmas Eve and day. Yoo-hoo! Good for you, Katie. I picked up a couple more coloring books for the boys, and one present isn't going to get here allegedly till Saturday because of the weather. But you know, it's for the youngest one. He's not going to notice. He'll get plenty of presents and he'll get his afterwards. Hello, Dana. Dana, you ended up getting another postcard, didn't you? From another session. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. I'm not sure which one you got the postcard on. You got a session, and then you got two postcards, I think. Anyway, crazy, isn't it? Spirit, you never know what Spirit has in mind. Hello. I can't tell who everybody is, but because hello CMES. I think that's Chris. I'm not positive. Yeah, thank you guys for double tapping the screen. Right up here, there's thumbs up. Please tap that. She had back-to-back piggybacks. She did. She did. So welcome in. If you are new, let me know. That's why I thought it was Chris. I don't know why YouTube is doing this with people and their names. Hello, Vicky. Ah, Ashley EB is Ginger. I don't like it. I don't like it. Some people were able to put their name back. I don't know how they did it. Happy birthday, Chris. Happy birthday. Hello, Tammy. Welcome in. The one that I did earlier on the Tiki Tokyo, that's a funny one that I did earlier. You got postcards. Isn't it supposed to rain Christmas Eve and day? Yep, that's what I heard. You know, I was telling my daughter-in-law, well, it's supposed to rain on Christmas. And she goes, we don't care. We're just going to be opening presents. Hello, sunshine. Hello, Jess. Hello. When I get older as a woman, I hope I'm as beautiful as you. Very nice of you to say that, Dancing Lobster. Thank you. I want to remind everyone, if you are not 18 years old, you should not be in here. I do not give readings to on social media to minors. Okay. I just don't. It's different if it's a private one and it's family. So if you are under 18, I'm going to ask you to like get on out. Hot and muggy there for Christmas. I mean, we're 80 degrees today. 80 degrees. I mean, I moved back or down central Arizona from northern. I'm not going to miss the cold. It's been, this 80 degrees has been beautiful for me. Just beautiful. All right, so welcome in, everybody. My name is Pam Sears. I am a professional psychic medium. I do bring forward validating evidence from your loved ones who have crossed over to the other side. Okay, I don't charge when I go live. I made a promise to God that I would give back in service. Almost 40 in Minnesota. Wow. So I'm gonna make a couple of announcements. I want to remind everybody about, welcome in everybody, welcome in. I want to remind everybody about my books on Amazon, okay? 3 of them that are published. My 4th one is ready to go, but I have to wait for the illustrator. My first book, Whispers of the White Dove, my inspirational poetry. My second one, Heart of the White Dove. This has the cancer journey because I don't claim it. There are some hospice stories. I was a hospice worker for 9 years. Some channeled spiritual short stories and a few poems. Hello, Tish, welcome in. And my first children's book, No No Nap, that I wrote for my grandson, Xander. He gets to meet his spirit guides. He's in timeout because he doesn't want to take a nap, okay? But while he's in timeout, after throwing a temper tantrum, his spirit guides show up. They show up to help him understand why naps are important, how to say sorry to mom and dad. And in the back of the book, there's a page dedicated to parents, okay, for them to stay open. Also, I want to remind everybody, if you go to my website, pamsears.com, or the About Me here, if you go to the very top, there is my link tree. All my social media is there on my link tree. Follow me on all platforms. There's also a link called Code Purple. If you're having a mental health crisis, you're looking for resources for you, for someone else, or you're the parent of a child, go to the Code Purple link in my link tree, top of my website. There are 195 countries. Go find your country. There is resource and contact information. You are not alone. Please don't suffer in silence. And if you are in immediate need, you can, in the USA, you can dial or text 988, okay? Couple other announcements. My special will be ending the end of December. I took $15 off of my private sessions through the end of December. You can pay for it in December, book it in January. So that will end the last day of December. The other announcement is, once again, I'm doing my monthly event on Zoom. 6 people. 6 people. I keep it very, very small for the intimacy reason. Everyone gets a session in my Zoom. It's an early lunch. Well, hello, Kelda. Early lunch, where are you? And so January 14th, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is my next Zoom group. So if you are interested in a private session or you are interested in doing my Zoom group, email me, Pam@pamsears.com. Okay. I want to remind everyone that every one of you are welcome in here. Melbourne, Australia, welcome. You're all welcome here, but please just remember to be respectful to everyone. You can come in and be skeptical. I don't have a problem with that. Just, I said, it was so funny when I went live on the Tiki-Taki, I said a cuss word. And some lady said, for an older person, you shouldn't be saying bad language. And I'm like, you didn't just tell me what to do in my own life. So Kelda, you can email me and I'll get back to you with information, okay? It's like, you don't tell people what to do especially I'm an Aquarius. You don't tell me what to do. Anyway, if any of you are in need of healing energy, all you have to do is claim it. I always call upon the universal healing energy to flood the live. All you have to do is claim it. I claim it. Shields up. Okay. I'm going to clear the energy in just a moment. I kept thinking for those of you that, especially my mods, you get the clearing more times than most people because you're in all my lives. That's got to be pretty cool. The audacity. Exactly. The audacity. My 4-year-old grandson, he doesn't say anything past this, but he's been saying, what the, and then he doesn't say anything. What the? So funny. Here's my bowl. We're going to clear the energy. We're going to pull a couple of collective cards. I'm hoping to do mediumship. I bet it does work wonders. Let me turn off my what the fluff. Yeah. What the? He doesn't say anything after that. So, all right. So we're going to clear the energy. I took my noise cancellation off. They are, and y'all, let me say this really quick. When I was over there Saturday, Leo slept in pretty late from his nap. So my daughter-in-law went in to go get him, and then I was sneaking down the hallway, and I peeked into the room, and he saw me, and I peeked back out, and he said, Grandma. And my heart just melted. I remember the day that Xander said, Grandma. That's the day, Easter Sunday, when I took his brand new book over to him. That's the first day he called me Grandma. And he was about 2. Here we go. Tell me where you might feel this in the body. You may not. Let me know where everyone is from. Whoop. Well, I guess I won't be using those cards tonight. I just knocked them over. All right. Where are you from? Tell me. Tell me where you're from. Ireland. Oh, I miss Ireland. And as a reminder, you must be 18 or over to be in here. Thank you, Margie. Yes. There we go. Yep, I probably won't be using that deck tonight. I can't believe I knocked it over. Let's pull a couple of collective cards, shall we? Oh, the one that I wanted to get out was, I've been pulling this one out because it's so beautiful, the Vintage Wisdom. Right, we're going to pull a card from that. All right. Hello, Kathy Girk. Gonna do my nails as I watch. Woohoo! Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, there's the first card. And the second card. I did my nails too, look. I decided to, I really like the ones that are shimmery, the Color FX. These are not that shimmery, but it's Christmas time, so I thought, I didn't see the Christmas ones in the pharmacy where I got these, so that's fine. All right, let's see what we got here, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. First card, discernment. I've been talking a lot about this. Discernment. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Discernment. We are all born with that internal GPS. That internal GPS. Okay? Yes, everybody, it is just, I couldn't see comments, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta hit the comment screen. Everybody who's having a birthday, let's do a happy birthday to everybody. It's Chris and Jess's birthday. Happy birthday. All right, discernment. We're all born with that internal discernment. Let's see what the second card is. Wow, this one is coming up a lot lately. This is like the third or fourth time that I have pulled the chakra. This is the second chakra, which is just below the belly button. This resonates to the color orange. Okay, orange, you're glad I pulled that? So silly. If you're not experiencing joy, not feeling happy, wear orange. Wear orange. Orange, it resonates to that color and it'll perk you up, okay? Or if you're, it may just be validating that you're experiencing happiness. I know, it was last night too. I know. The heck with all these cards. I got kind of lucky. Every time I have to monthly do blood work, it's like I turn into an alien and they can't tell your grandma I said happy birthday. They can hardly get any blood out of me. And this time they only had to poke me twice. She goes, you're like a little alien. Your veins just move around. That's true, they do. I don't do individual cards here. In a little bit, I will be pulling cards again by age groups, but I don't do individual cards. Does anyone have any spiritual questions? And if you're new, let me know that you're new. And if you are under 18, adios, okay? Make sure you guys see my new videos, okay? I don't know. Where is J.E.? I don't know. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes feeling the energy and see if we're going to do a mediumship. What is it with mirrors? What do you mean? I don't understand your question. What is it with mirrors for your blood work? I don't understand that either. seeing things in them, I have no idea. I have no idea. I have some of my oracle decks. I have my crystal ball, I have my Kuan Yin, I have my Archangel Michael, I've got my beautiful feather, a little bit of crystals. Do the ones that have crossed over feel the same love for you as they did here? No. It's 1,000 times more love. It's 1,000 times more love. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really follow mirrors, Kelda. Otherwise, I would try to help you out. When we cross over, the only thing we cross over with is unconditional love. That's it. It is so awesome. So bright. Do you guys want to see my Archangel Michael? Yeah, I can bring it out. Hang on a minute. There he is. My Archangel Michael with his sword. Look at that. Isn't that cool? There. All right. Answering some questions. He's beautiful and terrible as well. Why would you say that? Why would you say terrible? Is there some weird energy going on out there again? I think there is. I think there is. Yeah, I ordered him myself. So I gotta have him. And the Kuan Yin. The crystal ball was gifted to me years ago. And the feather was made by a friend of mine on TikTok. My friend Jeff sent me this beautiful infinity heart. I have my drum. Guys don't know that I have my drum that was made for me. I have my drum and I have my flute. Maybe sometime, maybe I might play my flute a little bit. I need to pull it back out and start practicing. Yes, Archangel Michael is a warrior of God. Correct. Correct. I almost got the Archangel Gabriel. I don't know. I just decided on him. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So spiritual questions, and like I said, I don't know much about mirrors. I do know that I don't put a mirror in the bedroom. My feng shui lady friend How old are you, Kelda? And how old are you, Rodolfo? How old are you both? I'm answering a little bit of spiritual questions. $55? Okay. 63? Yeah, I'm waiting to see if anybody else has any spiritual questions. Archangel Michael is the protector. You don't want to mess around with him. Yeah, he is a protector. I have asked for lots of guarding around me from Archangel Michael. Do I have a favorite oracle card set? Not really. Not really. Well, I guess I could say my own. my own Heart Rock deck. I haven't really used it for a little while, so maybe we'll do some of that tonight for members. But I have so many that I don't even know what I would say about. One of my favorites is this one. The Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Margie and whoever, and Jess, if you guys, this is beautiful. You have my cards, awesome. The ones crossed over, do they recognize you as the same person whenever you cross over? Let me answer that in a way that's kind of a yes and kind of a no. When we cross over, we are back in spirit. We are not in these meat suits anymore. We become every sum of every lifetime. That spirit remembers every lifetime, okay? So when we cross over, they're going to recognize us and we're going to recognize them. Spirit recognizes spirit, okay? Yeah, don't mess them up, Katie. Let them dry. J.E. said he sees miscarried energy as a little light. How do you see their energy? I just see the energy. I just see the golden. I just see the golden. The golden. That's how I see it. You know, it's like when they come through and they're giving information, they're golden. That's about the best that I can say. I was about to tap out because weird energy could be coming from my gnarly colleague in my immediate team, inferior in age but senior. Kelda, I don't understand what you're talking about. Okay, let me focus here and see if we're going to do a mediumship session tonight, okay? And if not, I will pull cards for people. How about that? We'll see what happens. Mediumship is always spirit-led. Spirit is always in charge, okay? All right, let's just see what we're going to do here. All right. Oh, you had a birthday call from your granddaughters. How cool is that? Oh. All right, everybody. I'm going to attempt to see if we're going to tune in with somebody here. If you are wanting to consider, I'm an angel on earth. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, Vicki. I wouldn't go that far. No. I do try to do the right thing. I do share the love. I have an open heart. I want to bring people comfort, but I wouldn't go so far. There are some people that wouldn't call me an angel on earth. Oh, but thank you anyway. Hello, Lioness. Welcome in. All right. I'm going to do a quick mediumship demonstration. Can everyone just put the relationship of who you want to connect with? I'll see how Spirit's going to do this. They're going to illuminate somebody's name to me. And if you've just had one, please, I'm going to ask you to hold off commenting, okay? If you've just had one, please just hold off, okay? I think it's Chris MH. I think it's Chris MH. Yeah, if you just had one, it's always nice to just hold back and let others. I believe Chris said mom. Is it Chris MH on the name? Let me see. I don't like it that we have the old usernames on here. I can't tell who's who. I'll tell you who it was. Where did you go? I'm looking. CME is the one. Yes, you consent. Okay, at least that one was taken. Okay, all right, so we're gonna, everybody hold your comments for the moment, okay? You did consent. Yes, I saw that. Thank you. Yeah, that's Chris MH. That's what I thought. Okay, so Chris, you said mom. I'm only asking Chris to consent. That's the one that Spirit has illuminated to me. What is the number 11 for you? I do have a mom energy here. This is mom, grandma, or an aunt. And what is the number 11 for you or for mom? And if it's not the 11, it is November. Your sister's birthday. Okay, thank you. Now, I don't know if this is mom or someone else that she's talking about. There is something with the whole body. Would you understand that? Also your anniversary date. Okay. Something whole body, which would be sepsis, leukemia, something in the blood, diabetes, lymphatic system. There is something throughout the whole body. And if it's not her, she's talking about somebody that may be with her in spirit or on earth. Whole body. Would you understand that, Chris? Welcome in. If everybody could just hold their comments, please. I'm just giving someone a little mini demonstration. Okay, a whole body. My uncle had melanoma in the whole body. Is your uncle also on the other side, besides your mom? And is this mom's brother? Just asking for a friend. Okay, so definitely we have mom's brother. So mom and brother / your uncle is coming through together. Who's the K name, please? The K name. Kathy, Kenneth, Kathleen. There's a K name that I am getting. Could be connected to uncle's side of the family, your sister-in-law. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that validation. Okay, there is a May connection or the number 5. A May connection or the number 5. Thank you all for holding your comments, but you can still tap the screen and give me a thumbs up. So the month of May is your dad's birthday. Thank you. So mom's bringing that through. There's also an SA name. Ooh. I'm going to put this noise cancellation back on. That's weird. Hang on a minute. Interesting. All right, turn it off and then I'll turn it back on. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now we got it back on. Is there someone that worked with trees when they were on Earth? Can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Weird. All I did was put my mic back on. Couldn't when you turned it off? Okay. Weird. Okay, your nephew works with trees. Thank you. Perfect. This mic is going to be the death of me, I swear. Okay. So we've got the trees. I'm also seeing a very large boat. So this could be somebody that went on a cruise, planning on going on a cruise. This could be someone that was in the military, like a military ship. Thank you guys for holding your comments. When I'm done with this, everyone gets a card by age group and members. Hold off. Okay, we'll get back with you in a second. There's my parents had a boat, but I'm planning a cruise next year. Okay, this is bigger than a boat. This is a big, big boat. So they are aware that you're planning a cruise next year. Okay? I love it when they pop in and say, we know what's going on. We know what you talked about. Is there somebody that's been either switching jobs or thinking about switching jobs? I mean, it could even be retirement, I suppose, but there's something about jobs. Switching jobs. Both of your boys recently got new jobs. Okay, there you go. Family is right there watching everything that's going on. So that's another current information. I love it when we get current events. Okay. Who's the MA name for you? MA. Your aunt and your cousin. Okay, thank you. Perfect. I don't know where you live, but they are talking about the winter blues. The winter blues. Do you live where there's snow? Lots of storms with the snow. Winter blues. I suppose it could be something about the color blue, possibly, but it's like I heard the winter blues. Some people love that weather. Some people get the winter blues. So, and this could be connected to, your mom or your uncle. I have them. I live in North Carolina, but in Pennsylvania for the holidays, been a bit down. Okay. Family is right there with you, Chris. Okay. Probably why they picked you tonight, because helping you with those winter blues. They're right there. Okay. Your family's right there. Mom and uncle. Who has or had two children? 2 children. Oh, okay, I'm not going to repeat that. Okay. Oh, mom passed. I'm not going to say the date because we don't need any of the scammers getting a hold of that. Sister, what did I just? 2 children. Sister has 2 children. Oh, and it's your birthday today. That's why family popped in. That's right. It's Chris's birthday. Okay, so your sister had 2 children. So they're popping in. Was there something about, it's either a chocolate cake or darker colored cake? I mean, I suppose that's chocolate unless there's different kinds of there's something about a dark, looks like a chocolate cake. Would you understand that? Not today, but that's my favorite cake. It doesn't make any difference. They're just bringing forward validation that that's your favorite cake. Thank you. Okay. Who's the Terry, Teresa, Terry, Teresa is a T name. Thank you guys for being patient. The answers are always delayed. T could be your brother. Okay. All right. I just thought I heard Terry, Teresa, Tara. But if your brother has a T name, then mom's bringing forward that as validation. Okay. August. August or the number 8. Some importance to August or the number 8. August is your brother T's birthday. All right. So that's the more of a validation. The T was for your brother, and then they gave me August, and that's his birthday. Okay. So they keep talking about sweet dreams, sweet dreams. I don't know if you've recently had a dream of mom or another loved one coming through, but I'm hearing the words sweet dreams. Now, if you haven't, I'm just going to give you that as a pay attention kind of a thing, okay? It might be an aha surprise to help perk you up. But that's all I heard was sweet dreams. Okay, perfect. This is just a little mini demonstration. I think with it being your birthday, and close to your mom's passing and such, they picked today to say hello and to let you know that they are around, and they brought forward validating evidence. So big hugs to you, Chris. Happy birthday from the family. I hope this brought you some comfort. I hope it helped you. Everybody, comments are back to being open. Send Chris some love, please. Now, and it's always going to be on my YouTube for your birthday today, so rest of the family can come. They can't see the comments, but I do try to, repeat. Okay. Yeah, the other day somebody's brother came through on his birthday. It was the brother that passed. He came in through his own birthday, so that's pretty cool. I do love it when they pick certain, certain days to come in. It's just extra special. Now, I'm going to pull cards by age groups right now. So if some members are in here and you haven't commented, make sure you let Margie know. Okay. Don't forget about my Wednesday Zoom, January 14th, 2025, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is my 6-person Zoom group. Yes, there are openings, and then you have until the end of December to purchase a reading with the $15 off, okay? All right, if you are 18 to 30, and I'm going to use the Vintage Wisdom. This is, for the longest time, this was my favorite deck because of the oldness, the vintage part of it. Okay, 18 to 30, this is your card. All right. Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel. Yes, they are very much around you, and please know that. We are protected. We don't always think about being protected, but everyone has a guardian angel. So for this age group, it's a reminder that you are protected, okay? Doesn't stop us from having yucky life lessons, okay? All right, I don't know how you guys go so fast with that. All right, 31 to 50. This is your card, 31 to 50. Centering. You need to be centered, okay? Isn't she beautiful? She's got that balance. Look at that beautiful. This is, I think Margie and Jess, you would love this deck. It's called the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. And she's centered right in the middle, okay? It's about balance and centering. All right, 51 to 70. Here we go. 51 to 70. Perception. Perception. See, you can perceive something as happy. You can perceive something as sad. It's the perception. You're looking at something. Is your perception reality or is it illusion? Sometimes we need to look at that and say, you know what? My perception, is it right? Or should I just rethink that? Okay. All right. The last card, 71. That's me. All the way up to the oldest living person on earth who is, oh my, I'm constantly wanting to say Maria. What is wrong with me, Maud? Maria's been gone for a while, but we love all of our people. We love all of them who passed. 71 all the way up to Ethel Caterham. She's 116 from the UK. All right. Maria Bryas Madera. I don't know why. We did love her best. We did. All right, 71 all the way up to Ethel. Sanctuary. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. I don't have any errands to love. Who loves errands? I am going to be finding some quiet time. Absolutely. Go find your sanctuary. During COVID, when we couldn't get out to go to our sacred places, I would always shut my eyes and imagine that I was there. I would imagine that I was there. And think about it, we're energy. Energy goes everywhere. Okay? Probably. All right, members. We're going to pull Soul Tree's Oracle cards. Members. Katie is the first one. All right, Katie. All right, Katie, what do we got? What do we got? Believe. That's your magic word right now. Believe, Katie. Have faith. Have faith in yourself and believe, okay? All right, Rhonda. Thank you, Denise. Rhonda, here we go. Confidence. Confidence. I'm glad you showed up. Have a great evening, Denise. Confidence. Fake it till you make it. That's how I see it. Fake it till you make it. Walk into a room and you're petrified. Act like you own the room. Okay? All right, Dana. Dana, here we go. Healing. There is a ton of healing available to you. However you want to take that. However you want to accept that healing. When I think that I'm always asking for other people, and sometimes I forget that, I need a little bit myself. Okay? Letty, here we go. Letty. Oh, I don't know if I'll be here Thursday. That's Christmas Day. But I won't be there all night. In fact, we're supposed to get rain. So I may surprise people on Thursday and come on. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you for coming in, Tam. All right, did I pull for Letty yet? Did I pull for Letty yet, mods? I don't think I have. Okay. I get distracted sometimes. Clarity. Enjoy that Christmas. I probably won't come on Thursday, but you never know. I might. I may even do a ticky-tacky. Clarity. Clarity. Something's going to happen. You're going to get some clarity. Know what? Ashley. No, I won't come on. I won't be here on Thursday night. No. Let's see what happens. And my mods, they're busy having their Christmases, The first chakra, the root. Ashley, the root chakra. It resonates to the color red. That is the root. That is below the sacral. If you are feeling like you are not grounded, you're not centered, that root needs to be rooted into Mother Earth and wear red. Root chakra resonates to the color red. Okay? All right, next. Did you say no, I'm not coming on here Thursday, Margie? Oh, no was my answer for Letty getting a card. Okay. All right, who's next? Are you saying Tish is next? Who's next? I lost track. Tish. All right. Here we go, Tish. These are members, everyone. They always get extra cardfuls. Truth. I keep hearing, and the truth will set you free. What is the truth? What is it that you know inside? Birthday girl, Chris. How neat that you got a You got a reading on your birthday. And I love it when I don't know anything like that. It just organically happens. All right, Chris, the birthday girl. Clarity. You are also going to get some clarity from some situation. Whatever that might be, get prepared. You're going to get clarity. All right. Kathy, here we go. Kathy. Detachment. Detachment. Is there something, an idea, a thought that you need to detach from? I've detached from several people this past year that were not for my highest good. I mean, I know them. They're just not in my inner circle anymore. So is there an idea, a thought, someone that you need to detach from? Okay. Could be an old thought process. All right. Birthday girl diva. Birthday girl diva. Here we go. Birthday girl diva. Emerging. Ooh, look at that. Look at that beautiful tree. Look at that, emerging. There's something emerging from you, girlie. Something is emerging. I knew you. All right, Margie, let's pull for Margie. Margie, what do we got? Acceptance. Acceptance. Not only is this self-acceptance, but acceptance of people, their journeys. We can't change anyone. It's that self-acceptance and accepting others for who they are. Does that make sense? All right, I'll pull one for me. Speak your truth. Speak your truth and walk my talk. I don't speak your truth. Our voice, it's the throat chakra, it resonates to the color blue. So those of us now, no, that's me. I mean, I know that there are other people. So speak your truth. Speak your truth. I will walk my talk and speak my truth, even if it offends people. And I don't mean to say anything to offend people, but I've been learning to voice my opinion. And if people don't like it, it's my reality, it's my truth, and I don't want to hold on in anymore. I want to be able to let that out. I don't know what it means for hanging out with my ex-husband on Christmas because he's the grandfather, so he's going to be there. But I mean, he'll bring my other son, so that's fine. I will watch that. I don't want to speak my truth on the middle of Christmas Day with all the, I'm sure the things that have been wanting to come out of my mouth, I'm sure my sons would be flabbergasted and my Xander would be, Grandma. I'll be good. I'll be good. Let me see if I feel like there's going to be another mediumship. I don't know. And some of y'all, you'll do fine. I have good vibes. You haven't met my ex. There's been a couple of times I've stepped outside onto the back patio and said, "Thou shalt not kill." Thou shalt not kill. Silence is golden. Yeah. Okay. All right. I have not gotten your holiday card. Did you send it to my friend's P.O. box? She'll have to get it to me because it's her P.O. box. I think I gave you the P.O. box, didn't I, Katie? All right, so everybody, let me just see if there's going to be another demonstration or if we're done for the evening. Gotcha. We're done. We're done. We're done. People, we're done. That's okay. I listen to Spirit. And yeah, I haven't seen my friend, so she'll probably get it to me when next time I see her. Yeah, I just use her P.O. box because I don't really get a whole lot in the P.O. box. I'll be in the same situation this weekend, but I am thankful for all the past since it brought me to my current husband, who is the best. See? Maybe that's that card for me. Turn grief into something positive. Let's pull a final card. Okay, everybody? And I don't think I will come back because that's Christmas Eve. I mean, that's Christmas night. I don't know. I'll have a talk with my mods. And we'll see what happens. Maybe in the evening people are settled in and they want something. I'll talk to the mod, so don't be surprised, okay? Now I'm going to pull us all final card to focus on for the rest of the week. This is for everybody. Thank you, mods. You know how much I appreciate defeat doubt. Look at the green. Defeat doubt. Rout that critic in the dark. We need to defeat the doubt. Rout that critic in the dark. If things start popping up and you're having doubt, kick it to the curb. Merry Christmas, soul family. Absolutely. So I don't know. I may be back here on Thursday. I don't know what's going to happen. I always do try to go by spirit guidance. So everyone, if I don't talk to you until after the holiday, and if you celebrate it, I hope you enjoy your holiday. If you don't celebrate it, I hope you just enjoy the day, okay? And just remember this, always, not just at the holidays, not only be kind to others, but include yourself in the kindness. Okay? And I'm glad that Chris got a message on her birthday. How special is that? All right, everybody. Good night.